we as technology marketeers, we've always, tried to see what pain points can the business solve with those tools that we kind of take to them, right? Now, what I find really interesting, I would like to have your take on that as well. um, there are many pain points that emerge and sort of disappear across the whole sort of day to day in a business, and there's so many things that happen that require some innovation within the enterprise. Like, you don't call a meeting and innovate, right? Essentially, innovation happens across the enterprise, right, where the line of business users are facing those problems firsthand, having those pain points in the real time, in those moments of truth where you really get to face those pain points. What really hampers that innovation, in my view, would love your take on that, is where when you ask that business user to articulate what that pain point was, sitting with business analysts, writing long functional specifications, and then by the time the functional specifications get signed off and go to development, pretty much the problems have changed already. So
Yeah.
the business user might not be interested in the solution you came 3 months later, after going through that whole software development life cycle, right? So how do you think uh, those moments of truth and those pain points, as being faced in the real time by the business users, can actually become those moments of innovation using tools like no code tools and app automation tools, where the
Yeah.
business users can go to the business analyst and start engineering a solution in that moment of heat, as opposed to 6 months later when they don't even need that solution anymore.
Yeah. That's, this is an area where I think, the moments of truth and the pain points. Um, I think the no code tools, automation tools, um, really what you're talking about is how do you respond promptly to these evolving circumstances, right? That you're talking about, and I think I think these automation tools turn moments of truth and pain points into catalysts for positive change uh, and growth within the enterprise. I think it's the first time we had a real tool that handles the problem you're mentioning of by the time you go through specifications, you go through requirements, the problem has already changed. The problem has already shifted. So I think an enterprise no code platform empowers individuals across the organization uh, to actively contribute to addressing challenges, turning them into opportunities and positive change and growth. I think it enables that rapid problem resolution, which we've never had before, and it goes together with the whole agile iteration, and allowing business users to really participate in that development process because they're very knowledgeable. They are the business expertise on the ground, not the developer. So I think this leads to also a faster time to market, the prototyping for validation during those critical circumstances. Because a lot of times when you're solving for a problem, it does move direction a little bit away, a little bit through the process. So when you're doing that rapid prototyping, you can make the necessary adjustments, right? It's like the stock car on the Daytona 500. You have this great core system. You have the engine, the drivetrain, the suspension, but the track is different and it's changing all the time. And so when you come in for a pit stop, you got to make the necessary adjustments in real time and dynamic. And I think the essence of these no code tools is a transformative force. It turns the challenges into opportunities for innovation. So, and I think at the end of the day, organizations derive, important insights for each one of those episodes, and then it allows you to iterate swiftly. I think they see the benefit of that, Ali, in companies that are really trying to deploy these tools.